Hi, my name is Joanne. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a short story about how I started my PhD at 23 years. I graduated with my first degree in 2015, a degree in dietetics. That's my mom. Hi. 2017, graduated with my postgraduate diploma. Halfway through my master's, I participated in TEDx Ukzn, which is the name of my university, Ukzn.
It's a privilege. I mean, I have to keep on pinching myself, literally, to make sure that I'm really here doing my very first TEDx talk.
And next to follow was my master's degree. Woohoo!
Acting Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Master of Science, Dietetics, Joan Akko, cum laude.
Alright, so after all of that, I had to do my community service as a registered dietitian, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And my favorite part of the whole experience was actually starting a diabetes support group in the hospital where I was working at. And I'm so passionate about diabetes management, so therefore that was my area of focus. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Somewhere down the line, there were also awards here and there. There's my sister, hi. And this video is also up on my YouTube channel. So this is basically my journey up until this point.
Because the winner is Dr. Jean Akko.
Joan Akko happens to be a PhD candidate at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. She is 24 years old, yet she is a lecturer. And most importantly, she is my sister. So let us give her a round.
So today is my first time going to campus after a long period of time since March. So it's about 5 months since I was on campus, and yeah, I got my mask and we shall see what we find. I have a feeling it's going to be very empty and scanty though, but yeah. It's only in South Africa where it's perfectly normal to see monkeys roaming around and eating aloe vera. But this is actually perfectly normal. In certain parts of South Africa, they do roam free. So long as you mind your business, they mind their business, and you just get along. This town is naturally a very quiet town, like minus the lockdown. But Samarisburg is a very quiet town. So add the lockdown on top of that, and places are so quiet. Like places are so quiet, the streets are dead. Obviously, the only selected number of students are around town. Families are in their homes. Like yeah, everywhere is just so quiet, guys. Like oh my gosh, it has been a crazy past couple of months. But I'm just glad that the semester is almost over. Honestly, it has just been so hectic. So only specific students are allowed on campus at the moment, and I need to have my student card. I need to have a specific permit to allow me to be on campus because of the lockdown restrictions, and then of course my mask. So I couldn't film, but we have to pass by security and they do several checks before you're allowed into the campus. And my purpose for coming here today was actually to follow up with my data collection procedure. So yes guys, I'm gonna go inside and show you guys what it looks like. It's so empty. Samba, it's closed. Yes. I have to go. Oh, that side. Oh, thank you. So this is the back entrance to my campus. The classrooms, offices, lecture venues are all inside. The first thing when I looked up was the hand sanitizing machine situation. I must say it was really strange to see campus be so empty, not a single soul around. And yes, I just headed straight to my office to go begin my work. I really want to open up and just share with you all what it has really been like starting a PhD so early on, the regrets that I have, the hopes that I have, just things I wish I could have done differently, and what my experience really is at this phase in my life. And I really hope that you enjoy it. This is my hiding corner, my little space that I come to when I want to do some work, maybe marking assignments or research related stuff. There's literally no one here. I was actually scared I was going to forget my password. My password to actually lock the door and get in. But yeah, thankfully I was able to remember, but there is no one here. Like, oh my god. This is a campus that is usually very buzzing, so it's so strange to see it the way I'm seeing it right now. There's so much dust. So much dust. Look, I'm not being here for so long. This is terrible. One of the greatest things that have affected me has been my inability to keep in touch with friends and family the way I would love to. I think it has been really hard to, make people aware of how busy it really gets, but also just to have that social connection. I think being so busy makes me isolated sometimes, and it can be really tough, but I'm hoping to improve on that as time goes on. There's also this unspoken question of, aren't you chasing men away?
Are you not? Sometimes are you scared that you are going to be the type of wife who will be like, okay, I have a PhD, and then
Right,
she will talk to her husband in a different way because she has a PhD. What kind
right,
of wife are you going to be having a PhD?
right, right. Um, I'm going to be a godly wife. Let's put it that way. Because
Okay.
I think, me doing my PhD is something that it doesn't really register to me that it is something supreme or superior. You get?
Okay. Okay.
Because as a child of God, you need to have a servant heart. When you have a servant heart, whatever it is you are doing, you do from that servant heart. If you are when I'm married, with my husband,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be thinking of myself based on my academic achievements. No, I would think about myself based on the fact that I'm a child of God.
Mm-hmm.
Having that in your mind that I am a child of God first before I'm
Yeah.
anything else is very important,
Okay.
because that will always lead me to serve my husband. You get, as he will serve me, because we both understand that as Christians we need to have servant hearts.
That's good. And I hope that
Right.
other sisters are listening to you.
So after I finished off from campus, I walked back a lonely, quiet road to get myself some delicious ribs. I've been wanting to have ribs for such a long time, so that was my reward. It's literally 7 a.m. right now, and this is the hour I'm going to sleep. Another thing I wish I could change, I don't really think it's a regret, but just the fact that I don't really have the liberty to do the things that I'm passionate about all the time. I do have time to do things like my blogging, my YouTubing, just writing the things of God, sometimes even spending a lot of time with God. It can get affected by the workload of either my research or lecturing, so I wish I had more time to do those things. Wow, is that the sun? Back up. I always apply sunscreen before leaving the house, very important. I was trying to be cool like the skincare gurus and do the whole 2-finger thing, and well, yeah, it looked like bird poop. Didn't quite work out well, but you know what? I think I look good. Whenever you see a black girl wearing a hat like this or a hair tie, best believe something is going on underneath. So whenever I'm going to campus, I honestly keep things as simple as possible. T-shirt, jeans, caps, sneakers. I wanted to check if my plants needed watering, so I stuck my finger in and it came out dry, which means it needed watering. Remember the coriander from my previous video? Look how grown it is right now, and the lettuce too. I'm so pleased. I think over the years, I've really learned how to multitask, and honestly, it's a good thing but can be a bad thing sometimes, doing too much. So on today's list of things to do, oh my gosh, I need to buy a whiteboard because I need to organize my life, and then I also want to get just a few groceries, and then I need to finish marking my students' assignments. Oh gosh, if you've been watching this channel for some time, one thing you will notice I say a lot is I don't have a car, so all the walking, but yes, so whiteboard marker, finish marking students' assignments, and then I'll be back home. I just wanted to work from campus, to be in a different environment. Like being in lockdown for so long, it has really taken a toll, so I had to get out of the house. Welcome to another campus but same university. Security checks before we go in. Welcome to our main campus. Everything is looking so fresh, well trimmed. I mean, UKZN is doing the most, and very empty too. I made my way to the science lands. The lands are like our computer units, and I just wanted to quickly send some emails. I didn't bring my laptop with me, so yeah, I was really pleased with the hygienic situation. They even had hand sanitizers on standbys, like literally at every corner, and everywhere was pretty clean and neat. The truth of the matter is that I really do enjoy doing research. I'm passionate about research. It has always been something I've loved doing. I never enjoyed clinical practice that much, and I just knew that I wanted to do research. But at the end of the day, after research, I know that there is a life that lies ahead, and I'm someone who is a firm believer in the will of God. I want to live my life to fulfill the will of God. That is the greatest thing. So irrespective of my academic achievements, honestly, I just want to do the will of God. So doing something I'm passionate about, doing something that's gonna bring glory to God is my core focus in life. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've had, but at the end of the day, I want to do something that will glorify God. I don't believe that one has to be bound by academics. I believe that whatever it is that you end up doing should be what God is actually calling you to do, whether it is in career, whether it is in life, whatever it is. So that's what I'm hoping for myself, and I know that God is leading me there. I know and I trust that fully. This was so random. Like, I was just walking around campus and I saw this cat. It was my first time actually see a cat eat from a bin. You always see it in cartoons and movies, but I'd never actually seen it in real life. So I went to go wash my hands, sanitize my whole body so I could go eat. I did make some lunch, so I was really actually excited to eat, and of course, had to take a selfie now. Come on. Dear Lord Jesus, bless this food as we eat. In your mighty name, amen. This was my first time trying rice spaghetti. I was really interested in seeing what it would taste like. I decided to go gluten-free for a month after seeing a lot of changes in my body when I went dairy-free. So this was just, a little experiment that I'm doing, and I'll give you guys feedback as I go. So this rice spaghetti actually had a really nice dry texture, and I mixed it with chicken to make some sort of a spaghetti stir fry. It's so weird eating and filming on campus. Like, you just feel so self-conscious that someone somewhere is watching and wondering, what is this girl even doing? It's a wrap from campus. Let's head to the shops, but first let me show you guys a bird that always makes that annoying sound. I'm done from campus, now off to go and get the whiteboard, and I really hope that the store is still open, because I've been there severally this week and the store has been locked. So I really hope I find it open, because I need that whiteboard desperately. So fingers crossed we find the store open and get the whiteboard and get back home to the safety of my home. My battery died when I was in the shop, but I was able to get the whiteboard, and man, it's already made such a difference. I'm organizing my life and I already feel so much better. I got back home safe and sound, and I ordered some takeouts this particular night because I was really tired. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it really shed some light on a lot of things. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.